Hello everyone, how are you? I just thought I'd do a little live stream today just while I'm having my lunch. My little one is being fairly cooperative, so let's see how this goes. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me alright. Please make sure when you come in, give the chat a thumbs up. Shoot me a comment down below just so I can see who's here. And I'll do my best to answer any questions you have. Feel free to connect with other people. Hi Shay, how are you today? I'm so excited that you're on. What have you been up to? Are you at work? Are you home? It's probably you're probably in the evening now, aren't you? Hopefully everything comes through alright. I'm hoping. My internet connection has been a really bit bad lately, so I'm hoping you can all hear and see and it's not lagging too much. So yeah, let's see what oh, you're not good. No, that's not good. You're sick. Yeah, I thought it was getting a bit late. Yeah, 7:38. Yeah, that's because it's 1 here, so 1 p.m. So got a couple of hours before school pickups, so I thought, you know what better time to come on than sitting here and chatting with you guys. So someone else is on. Make sure you give the live stream a thumbs up, put a comment down so I know who's here and I can interact and chat with you. Beautiful, fantastic. Oh, I'm so glad. I've seen so many that's been having issues lately with the lives, so I'm glad that that's not happening. Alright, fantastic. So I'm having my lunch while we're here, so I thought I wanted to show you. So this is what I got. So I've got some avocado, I've got two eggs. Underneath it's like a whole bucket load of organic baby lettuce. I've got some tomatoes, some cucumbers, lots of basil leaves from my garden. And I've also got, because I wanted to talk a little bit about how to do low carb, high fat, healthy fats rather than high fat when you're on a budget. And so I've got some actual tinned salmon today, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what sort of things to choose to make sure that, you know, when you're on a budget and you can't necessarily get fresh ingredients. So many people are, you know, they're out in the sticks, which we say here in Australia. So they might be rural, remote areas, and they might not necessarily get a whole lot of fresh ingredients. So what can you choose when that happens? Hi Conroy Sampson, how are you? We're just going to have a little chat, question and answers about low carb, healthy fat, keto living. Beautiful, you knew that, that's awesome. Make sure you click that thumbs up when you come into the chat. If you haven't, I'm not sure if you subscribe, but please subscribe to my channel if you like healthy eating, healthy living and everything, and we'll have a bit of a chat. So one of the things I thought I'd talk about is, oh, hello, here comes my little one. He's going to come and steal he's going to come and steal my eggs. Hello. Egg. Yeah, egg. Here you go. You go and eat that egg. He always steals about half of my food, so I always have to make a little bit extra. He must have heard me talking about it all, even though he did have his own little egg in there before. So, like, if you don't have access to a whole lot of fresh produce, frozen or tinned might be your only option. And oh, he's being cheeky over there. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Now, if you're going to buy tinned, say it's a tinned fish, for example, make sure first of all that you get um, the fish that's in spring water, see if you can get wild caught if you can. He's coming back here for more, and try to make sure. See here, you want a tomato? You can wash your doggies, and make sure that you get the ones that have, well, the least amount of ingredients. So the one I get is one from Aldi. It's a wild caught Pacific salmon, and it's only got 2 ingredients, which is salmon, and it's got a little bit of salt in it. This is why I don't try to not have too many other ingredients as well, because the more ingredients, the more stuff can go off in there. They might use things like vegetable oils or other oils that's not good for our cardiac system as well. So try to get stuff that's in spring water, and try to have stuff that's got less additives to it as well. A little bit of salt, while not ideal, is better than, you know, other preservatives and additives and stuff as well. So now, if you guys, I'd love to see if you guys have any questions and stuff as well. So I'm going to sit here and have my lunch, and we'll see what comes up. And while I do that, I'm going to go into my YouTube studio. So it's on my phone, and I'm going to just share out the link, I think. So let's go into the dashboard, see if I can find everything in here maybe. Let's see. Does it come up? Why does not my live stream show up on here, I wonder? I might have to go into my actual YouTube. We'll try that. Let's see. Alrighty. So do you have, so Conroy, do you what sort of food do you like to eat? We've had, me and Shay have been having heaps of live conversations and stuff about all of this, but I'd love to get to know you a little bit more. So let me know what style of food do you like. Is there anything about your diet that you'd like to change that we can help with, or anything like that, just while I try to get my link out there to people. So I'm going to get into my channel, and I'm going to see. There we go. We got the chat. There's the chat, and I can go share, and I'm going to share this out to my Facebook and my Instagram and stuff to see if we can get some more people on. Let's see. So Shay, you mentioned you weren't well. That's not good. Let's see. Sorry about dead time in between. I'll try to just make sure I do this quickly. Let's see. I'll get into my Facebook page. If you're not on my Facebook, just search for Holistic Living Down Under on Facebook, and you'll find me there. Same on Instagram as well. And you know, it'll be good to see you all there. Now, what I've been just doing a video today. I've been filming a keto bread recipe. Oh dear, you feel awful. You got a cold? Is it flu or cold or anything like that? That's not good. Hope you're feeling better soon. Get those high doses of good quality vitamin C into you. That might help boost your immune system a little bit as well. So what I'm doing. Oh, there was another one popped in. If you haven't been in here before, please give the chat a thumbs up. Give this live a thumbs up, and feel free to comment when you come in, so I know who's here and I can have a conversation with you as well. Let's see. I'm just trying to, while we speak, I'm just trying to get a link up on my Facebook and my Instagram. So just finding my, there we go, finding a photo and posting my link. see. Oh, you're getting a cold. Well, that's not good. Make sure you rest up. Get those vitamin C into you, lots of water, lots of fluids, and just rest, rest, rest. I hope you don't have to go to work or anything. You've got sick leave and stuff, so you can stay home and rest. Let's see. Let's see, nearly done. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm glad you can stay home and rest and everything. It's no fun going to work if you're not feeling well. How you going with your foods and everything, Shay? You feeling better and not so sort of achy and everything? Remember you said that just changing over the oils and everything to what I mentioned was making a huge difference, and I'm so glad to hear it. Alrighty, share. Alright, that's one up, and I'm just going to get that up on my personal page as well. Let's see. That's awesome. I'm so glad that just swapping the canola oil has made such a difference to you. That is amazing. That is so amazing. It's incredible what just using even just the right kind of fats can do to us as well. That is awesome. I'm seriously, I'm so excited for you. That's brilliant. Just having that difference, you know, that is awesome. Let's see. See if I can get this up on my own Facebook. Nearly there. Paste. And there we go. Now I've got my links up, at least on Facebook. Let's see if we can get some more people in there. Alrighty, my little one is doing something strange somewhere. I'm not sure what he's doing. Max, what are you doing? Ah, no, that's all right. He's out of the kitchen now. Oh, he's been raiding the raisins. He's loving raisins and tomatoes at the moment, and he keeps sneaking them. I find like these big half-eaten tomatoes all over the place. Let's see. Here we go. So make sure, like, you're more than welcome to connect with each other as well in this chat. Just make sure, you know, keep it respectful and don't, you know, for the people that comes in, don't beg for views or anything like that. We just, you know, make sure that we go in and check each other's channels out and keeping it all real. Let's see. I wonder, have I got you? Your name seems familiar, Conroy. I just want to see. I'm going to look on my phone, see if I got you on. I think I do. Alright, let's go into my live chat on here. And I'm just going to turn down the sound and go to channel. Guess what, Conroy Sanderson? I do not have you on my YouTube, so I'm going to subscribe to you. There we go. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to let that video play. We're out in the water. So let's see. There we go. So playing. Let's see if we get anyone else in here. Here we go. All right, Shay. So other than feeling sick, Shay, what have you been up to? I think it's only you in here at the moment. So if we can get some more people in now that the post is up on Facebook. Oh, that's all right. He's got his colouring in book. He should be fine. I'll keep eating. Oh, I love salads. I could eat it every single day. Especially if you put in things like fresh herbs and stuff. It makes such a difference to your food. That's it. Yeah, have you been doing lives the last few nights? They haven't popped up on my notifications, so I wasn't sure if you've had your late night chit chats last couple of nights. Oh, someone else is in here. Hello, thank you so much for popping in. Make sure that when you come into the chat, give it a thumbs up. It really helps support my channel. There's some little tiny rules in the description box, just in case you haven't been here before. Just a matter of just not spamming the chat and stuff with tons of emojis and things like that. Leave a comment in the chat so I know who's here, and I can interact with you and see how you're going. If there's anything you want to chat about, any questions you have, feel free to pop them in. I'll try to keep on top of the chat, and I'll try to answer any questions that you guys have. Hi the world, good to see you on here. Yeah, you did live on Sunday, Shay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it's been a while, so that would have been Monday for me. So that is a few days. I think, was that the one that you kept breaking up a little bit as well? That's why I haven't seen you around. Probably because you're not feeling well either. My little one's just gone outside. He's just outside my window, but it's all safe for him out the backyard anyway. How have you been, the world? Let's see, I want to see, so what I'm going to do today is that whoever's soon popping into the live, I'm also want to make sure that I can, let's see, and whoop, how can I get down to, whoop, done, that's right, that video, Conroe's video is still going on my phone, so I'll go in there afterwards. Just make sure, the world, that I've got you on. You're doing well. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to see. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is, well, whoever pops in here, and make sure that I've got you, that I'm subscribed to your channel as well. So I'm going to go in there afterwards and just have a look, make sure that you're there, because sometimes I miss someone, even if we've interacted and stuff, and I might have missed someone, and hopefully that's not you. So I'll make sure I go in there and have a look. Let's see. What have you been up to, the world? You been alright? I'm just sitting here. I've just got my lunch, so I'm sort of eating a little bit in between chatting. I've got my salad with some salmon, some eggs, organic lettuce. That's actually one thing I do try to get organic all the time, is like the greens, like your lettuce, your spinach and all of that sort of stuff. Just because the leafy greens, they tend to absorb a lot of pesticides and fertilizers and stuff that's put on them, and if it's not natural stuff, that's going to end up inside me, and I don't like that thought. So leafy greens are one of the things I always try to get organic if I can. there is, have a look at the Dirty Dozen as well. I can, you know what, I'm going to check that out while we're here. Oh, snow and ice. Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm in Australia in the warmth. It is midsummer here. Although it's not, it's actually for Australia in South Australia in summer. It's actually not crazy hot today. We were out a bit earlier and it was only like, so 24 degrees. Now that's Celsius. I'm trying to think what that would be in Fahrenheit. I'm not huge on conversions in my head. It's a bit of a tricky formula to do. But it's like a comfortable summer temperature. So it's like it's warm, but it's not crazy hot. So whatever that would be for you guys. But yeah, we had a couple of weeks ago. It was like crazy. It was like, I actually checked out what that was. It was 44 degrees Celsius here, which was like 107 Fahrenheit was when I was doing one of my videos, and it was crazy hot. It was insane. So yeah, let's see what I was going to look up. So I'm going to go, hopefully if I go out of the screen, I don't think that will take away my, let's see. So I'm going to sneak, actually I can put that one on the side so then I can still sort of see you guys. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to search for, I'm going to go into Google and we're going to search for the, I think it's called the Dirty Dozen, and that's the ingredients that's you're better off buying organic because they're the ones that absorb the most amount of like pesticides and all right, cool. So 75. So yeah, that's just really sort of comfortable temperature out there today. So we've already been, I've been out this morning with my little one. My little one is autistic and he has a lot of intensive speech therapy. So we've been out to speech therapy this morning and he's doing so well. And it's really exciting. He's actually sort of starting to attempt to communicate a whole lot more. So I'm so excited about that. So let's see, let's type in the Dirty Dozen and we'll go foods just in case something else that shouldn't be up comes up. You never know with these searches. All right, there we go. So here's some of the ones. Let's go have a look. So this is what I went into Dirty Dozen Food. So this is the list of the most contaminated fruits and vegetables. Let's see. Oh, I just got a message from my mother-in-law and she's going to pop around in like 40 minutes. So I can't do a crazy long live today. So let's see. So that will be fine. Alrighty. So let's have a look at this list. Okay, so the full list of the most contaminated fruit and vegetables include, so it's strawberries, spinach, which is why I always try to get that organic, nectarines, apples, grapes, peaches, cherries, pears, tomatoes, celery, potatoes, and sweet bell peppers. So that's the ones that if you can get these organic, then it's going to make a huge difference to your health. Oh, thank you, Shay. I do appreciate it. So let's see. So this was actually, oh cool. So the report for those fruit and vegetables were actually done by the Environmental Working Group, which is actually an app that I've got on my phone as well. It's actually a really, really good app. I'm not sponsored by any means by these guys. But you can actually go in there and you can type in, or I think you can even scan the barcodes of like all the stuff that like ingredients you have, like foods you have, even down to things like your body products, like your body washes, face creams and all of that. And you can see how they rate on like a toxicity scale. It's actually a really, really good app, and I try as much as I can to just use products that's certified through them. So if they're certified, it means that they have minimal the smallest impact possible on your health. Like, you know, our skin is like our biggest organ, and it absorbs so much. So it makes sense that if you wouldn't, you know, if something is, you know, not for consumption, or something is toxic, or have things that are like less desirable ingredients, that we wouldn't put it on our skin, because it goes straight from our skin and into our bloodstream. So why would I poison myself? Blackberries and raspberries, they're actually not listed on here. I reckon it has to do with like the ones that often are prone to like pests and stuff attack. The raspberries and blackberries, they're on really like thorny bushes. I remember when I was little, we had tons of raspberry bushes. I used to love it. We had a really, really big backyard when I was little, and we had rows upon rows of raspberry bushes, and we never ever used anything on those bushes to keep pests out, at least as far as I can remember. And we had no issues growing anything like that. We had great crops of raspberries. I used to sneak in there and pick them all the time. I used to love raspberries. It's one of my favourites. So I'm thinking that they might be fine, because they might necessarily not need as much pesticides or anything to keep them growing nice. There might still be fertilizers in the soil, but it's more so what's actually sprayed onto the fruit that will absorb into the fruit. I'm sorry about all the background noise and stuff. My little one is playing with a car, and it's a bit noisy, but it's okay because he's having a ball, and that's what's most important. So yeah, so that was that list. I'll just put that down to the side, and we can always go back to it if we need it. So we've got 3 people in here at the moment. Is there anyone I haven't said hello to that's in here? And all of that, then I'll say hello to you. If you've got any questions, I'm just repeating myself a bit now and then. If you've got any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. Oh, you know what, Shay? Berries are actually really, really good. As an alternative to your other fruits. Berries are actually quite low in carbs. So if you're trying to track your carbohydrates, berries are a good way to keep them down while still getting plenty of your antioxidants and all of that, which is really, really good. So let's see. While he's playing, I'm going to try to eat a little bit more. So if you haven't seen, this is my lunch. That's it. So I got about another half an hour I can do lives in before my mother-in-law arrives. So that way I have to run up then and go off then. So please pop any questions. Oh, great! Smoothies are awesome because you can put so much. You can pack nutrients into a smoothie, which is really, really good. So get all those nutrients into you nice and easy, especially if you're feeling horrible. As well, it's just still important that we eat and especially drink. Just get lots of water because it just helps flush out our systems. If we don't drink enough, like all that, a lot of waste products and everything just stays in our bodies, and that's not good for anyone. So yeah, I mentioned I just did a video. I've just been filming a video today. So after we came home from our appointment, I went in and I filmed a keto bread. So it's like a macadamia based loaf, and I've actually never made it before, so I can't wait to test it out. But yeah, my little one is having lots of fun, which is great. Okay, he's just going to come here and steal more. No, he ran off. That's good. Alright, so who else? The world, are you still in there? Who else are in here at the moment? It looks like I've got three views at the moment. Make sure add your questions down. Let's see, Risha, that side I think. and I'll try to answer as much as I can and everything while I have a bit of lunch. So I've got so much basil growing outside at the moment, so I'm trying to adding all of the herbs and stuff to my salads, and it just makes it really full of flavour. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better, but hopefully it won't be long, Shay, that you can, be back again and feel good. Ah, yeah, that's true. So it might be someone who's listening and can't type, which is completely fine. We'll just keep talking and chatting and stuff. Oh, so someone has just removed my book. I had a book on the table here before that I was going to show. If anyone's interested in sort of reading more about sort of health from within and everything. Oh, you guys haven't seen my dog, Sophie, come here. Let's see if I can show you my dog. Hey, come. I don't eat my food. Come. This is my dog. She is beautiful. And she's a Bernese mountain dog, and her name is Sophie, and she is the biggest sook, and she thinks she's a lap dog, and she just loves attention. All right, you can lie down, sweetheart. She's a big fluffy thing. She's a big fluffy girl, and she is gorgeous, and she loves. We seriously should have just called her the Little Mermaid, because she prefers humans to other dogs. I like to be where the people are. That's her in a nutshell. She's so sad if we have to leave her and everything. So yes, I thought since she was here, I'd show her off to you guys. Let's see, I'll try to eat some of my avocado while I'm sitting here. Let's see. Now, also thought I might ask, is there any particular videos that you guys would like me to make? So I remember last time someone mentioned green smoothie, which I've now done. So you can have a look in my channel if you haven't had a look at that video yet, and you can check out that one. I actually did a green smoothie bowl with spirulina and everything, and it's like bright green, and I made it into like a little smiley face and stuff for the kids, so that worked a treat. Let's see. Oh, hello, Lena. How are you? I'm so glad to see you here. I'm so glad to have you in. I wonder, Shay, I think I made you moderator last time, didn't I? I did, but obviously it doesn't come in automatically. Who knows how I can make people moderators, because YouTube, both Shay and Lena, you know how this all works. So I'll add you in there, and then I'm going to add the Crockett Man. There we go. Add you as moderator as well, because you all know the not Facebook, YouTube rules for lives and stuff. So yeah, Lena, I'm sitting here having my lunch, and we're just chatting a little bit. I can only do about another half an hour anyway, because my mother-in-law just messaged me like literally while I was on the this live stream, saying that I'm just gonna pop in and you're blue. Can I make that permanent somehow? I have no idea. If either you know how I can make it permanent as moderators. Let's see. Can I do that in chat? No, I have no idea. We'll figure it out. So yeah, so it have to be. This live's going to have to be a little bit shorter than what I was planning on doing, but it happens. So just chatting about what sort of videos would you guys like me to make. So I've filmed the video just before, I'm just waiting for, and I'm doing a keto bread. It's just like a macadamia loaf, and I'm just waiting for it to cool, and then I'm going to slice it up and take some photos and finish off the video, and that will be on tomorrow. So it will be up once it is permanent. But I thought I made you moderator last time, Shay. It didn't come up. Anyway, hopefully it's permanent now. That would be great. Because that way I don't have to do it again. And you guys can always be blue because you guys are awesome and you're both such a great support. And yeah. Oh, the Crockett Way. Your video that I watched yesterday. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. And it was such an emotional video. And if anyone's watching that don't have the Crockett Way or Storytime with Shay, make sure you go in and watch their stuff. The Crockett Way made the most incredibly emotional video that she posted yesterday, and it was so good, and I got completely emotional. And how you managed to hold it together during that video, I have no idea. More sweet treats. Yep, I can do that. I thought maybe I could do some low carb, like little bliss balls or something like that. I was thinking of doing those anyway, but I haven't written them down yet in my sort of video list, so I can do that. Oh gosh, I watched the whole thing and I had to go halfway through, so I sort of had it on pause and then I could go in and watch it again once I got back, and it was seriously amazing. Oh, you are such a strong woman, and I was completely gobsmacked with everything that you guys have been through, and your mum and everything like that. It was wow. It was incredible to hear. Oh, I don't blame you for bawling your eyes out during the editing process. Yeah, it was incredible, and everyone have to go in and watch it. I think it's a bit over half an hour long, and it is worth every single, like, you had me from the first 10 seconds when you did that little intro bit. Oh my goodness. Oh. And I hope you will see your mum so soon. So soon. That would be incredible. But yeah, so we're talking a bit about low carb, healthy fats and everything, and if anyone have any questions about that, feel free to put them in the chat. I think that's the right way. I think that's where the chat is. Or if you're on a phone, I think it's down below. So yeah, I'm still trying to eat my lunch. I'm talking too much. Make sure pop down any questions if you have any. So yes, we're going to do bliss balls. It's going to be one of the next ones I'll do then. Some more sweet treats. I'll do lots of research. I do have lots of recipes. So quite a lot of the recipes that I do sort of for myself and stuff, there are other people's recipes, so I can't necessarily film those, but I could always pop them down in like a what I ate sort of video and link them, you know, where I got them from, so that you can go and find the recipes and everything there. And I also do try to obviously if I got some recipes that I like, I might just sit down and look at them really well. And oh, thank you, the Crockett Way. I love that. I really appreciate your love. Thank you. And then I can what was I saying? Completely lost my train of thought there. But yeah, then I can start making, make my own recipes, make my own little variations and everything like that as well. I do that quite frequently as well. Greek yogurt, it depends on where you are, sort of on the train. If dairy agrees with you, then a fermented dairy like yogurt is better than your commercial straight milk. Oh gosh, I've got something in my glasses. Anyway, and so if you can tolerate dairy, then yes, I would definitely go for the more fermented stuff, higher fat. Don't go for low fat foods if you can. What happens if when you take out the fat, the carbohydrate levels increase, which means our blood sugars are going to spike, and that gives us that insulin spike as well. And that puts us into that up and down cycle with our insulin, and that's what eventually will cause, or not will cause, can cause like insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and those sort of things. We want to try, our aim is to keep our blood sugar levels on a fairly stable path. So yeah, that's one of those things. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of dairy. I find if I eat too much of it, I bloat up and my weight loss efforts reduce. And yeah, but if dairy is something you can tolerate, going the I think my little one has taken out my older son's gaming keyboard. It sounds like he's hammering down on the keys at the moment. He must have found it in our family room. He loves his brothers so much, and he keeps watching what they do. And my oldest one is a bit of a gamer, so I came in one day and I found my little one had put the gaming headphones, which I'm actually using right now as speakers, but he'd put these on, so he was sitting there like this, and he's got the keyboard sitting in front, and he was pretending to play PlayStation. So it was a bit cute. These little ones, they are picking up absolutely everything that we do. I know you know what I mean, Lena, because you got, I know your son does gaming and stuff as well. So, hello, sweetheart. What are you up to? Do you want an egg? You want an egg? Here you go. There we go. Is that good? Where's your car? Where's your train? Yeah. So this is my little one. I don't show them too much. You want some water? Here we go. More? It's going to take all my water. More, yeah. Good talking. More. Can you see yourself on the screen? Yeah, I found the quicker way that if I was just using, because I did a voiceover, I was doing one of my videos, and I was doing a voiceover, I can't remember which video it was, and I found afterwards that the sound quality wasn't as good as when I was doing the voiceovers on my phone. And it just has like the microphone on my Mac isn't as powerful, so it's not picking up my voice too good. So I decided I just borrow the headphones and plug those in, and just have the microphone sort of poking out. And I think the sound quality is a whole lot better, at least for my lives. I actually do a lot of my rough editing on my videos. I do it on my phone, and I'll try to get my voiceover in there as well, because I just find the sound quality is better. Like my voice sounds closer than if I'm doing it on, even using the microphone as well on the gaming headset. I just find using it doing it on my phone works out better. But yeah. Yeah, he is a bit adorable, isn't he? He's a sweetheart. I love my kids dearly. So I've got, for those that don't know, I've got 3 boys, and the little one that was in here before, he's my youngest one, and he is 3 years old. I've got a 13-year-old and a 9-year-old as well, and they're at school at the moment. So, alright, I've got another, how much I've got left? About another 10 minutes. Hi, Marley, how are you? I don't think I've got you on YouTube. Have you got a channel? Because if you do, I'm going to go in and I'm going to go find you. Now, how do I? Okay, I'm going to have to go out because I can't get out of that video. So I'm going to go in to my own live, and I'm going to go find you. Let's see, there you are, Marley. I'm going to go to your channel, and let's see. Have we got anything? Oh yeah, there you go. Hey Marley, did you know that when I get into your, so I've got you there, and I'm going to click subscribe, and I'm going to put one of your videos in my watch later list, and I'm going to watch it when I'm finished with school pickups and stuff. Save to watch later. There we go. I got you on there. So make sure, if you come into the chat, if you haven't done so already, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps helps my channel and everything. And yeah, I'd really love it if you're not on my channel before, that you hit that red subscribe button and you can keep connected. Hello, sweetheart. Yeah, M, that's right. M. M. M for mummy. M. He has learnt his alphabet. And without the headphones. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, do you want to steal more of my egg? Okay, I'm just going to let him steal some more egg. There we go. All right, let's see. I'm going to unplug those headphones. My headphones are unplugged. How's that sound now? Let me know how that goes. And see how it is live, because if I don't have to... Thank you, Shay. I appreciate it. So how's this now? I've disconnected the headphones, so let's see, how is the sound for you guys? Is it still the same sort of level, or is it lower? Is it better or worse when I've unplugged it? Because if it's better, I'll leave it off, and if it's worse, I'll plug it back in again. Let's see. Oh, someone else popped in, so it's worse. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna plug. Let's see if I can find it on the back of that screen. Where is it? There we go. All right, I'm back on the headphones again. So I've just got them lying on in front of me on the table. Seriously, I'm forgetting to eat. Yeah, well, they were good. We got him some. We got my son some really good quality headphones because he does like to connect with his friends and stuff. So he catches up with his school friends and stuff on the weekends, and they do like team gaming and stuff together. So he needed some good headphones. Only problems are they are those noise cancelling headphones. So he talks really, really loud when he's on them. Does your son do that the Crockett way? Does he have headphones and he talks like really loud? Because it is crazy. Like, I can't live stream or do voiceovers or anything when he's gaming because you could hear him from like the other end of the house. And he has no idea how loud he speaks. I'll keep eating my lunch before my mother-in-law comes and stuff. You feel my pain. How do you do? Oh, they are so loud, aren't they? And then you go over and you ask them, can you please be a little bit more quiet? I'm not loud. I'm speaking normal. No, you're not. Can you just, leave one ear off or something so you can actually hear how loud you're talking? It's craziness. It's mayhem. But yeah, we do. During the school week and stuff, we do try to limit gaming quite a fair bit. I find it helps their concentration levels and moods a whole lot more. So during school, during the terms and stuff, they're just minimal. We just do minimal gaming in our house. and they're allowed to catch up on the weekend with their friends and stuff, and on non-school nights, so like Friday nights, Saturday nights, and stuff like that. It is crazy. Yes, they have absolutely no idea, and it's like they're putting these little flaps on the sides, like the horses have, so they only see straight ahead. They have no idea what's going on around them. And I have to say, I'm a bit of a practical joker, and there's been a few times I've put on like a Spider-Man mask or something like that, and I've snuck up onto my son when he's gaming, and I just sort of jump around the side or something like that and scare the bejesus out of him, and it's quite funny. You have to have fun in life, don't you? Good laugh, and so on. We have a saying in Norway that a good laugh extends your life, and I quite truly believes in that. Like, when you laugh, getting a good belly laugh, it's like you're having a full-on workout and all of that. Alright, I don't have too much longer. I'll have to go in about 5 minutes, I reckon, before my mother-in-law gets here. And I do try. I had one of my other kids one day, my middle one, was sitting gaming, and he was sitting in a chair, and he had his headphones on, and he was right into the game, and again, I just put a little mask on, and I just sort of crawled up, and I just sat next to him, and I didn't say a word. And my husband could see, he was watching from the kitchen, and he could see what was going on, so he sort of called out to my son so he would turn his head, and I'm not joking, he jumped like a mile high. And I didn't even have to do anything. I didn't even have to jump out. Oh, it is too much fun. I can't help myself. Do you guys do this? Any of you a practical joke or anything like that? Do you play pranks on your kids? Oh, I love it. It is so much fun. I don't film them or anything, but I do when I do it, because, well, I do. I respect their privacy and stuff. Like, if they don't want to be on camera, I'm not going to put them on camera, and which is completely fine. And, well, my niche isn't about, family stuff anyway, and I'd like to stay out of the whole copper thing and trying to minimise the amount of stuff that, I show kids and stuff. At least that way I can keep it, adult-centered if I can. Like, I'll share the odd sort of kid-friendly recipes and stuff like that. But, yeah, I try to keep this sort of mainly adult-centered and all of that. Oh, you do? Oh, I'm so glad it's not just me that, scare the heck out of their kids. Yes, that's about right. My little one's having fun. Oh, it's like 10 minutes until my mother-in-law gets here. I'm going to have to wrap it up in not too long. So if there's any other videos and stuff that you guys want me to do, please pop them below. I do try to. If there's any conversions, do you want me to convert anything, like from, the traditional foods into more of a healthy versions? I'm happy to do that. That's why I did that, the nice cream that I posted the other day. Just because, it's one of those things. So many kids, like my little one, actually can't have dairy. He breaks out in a rash. So, like, having dairy-free recipes and those and stuff like that is really important in our house, so that he has alternatives as well, and he doesn't feel excluded or anything like that. He barely knows what milk looks like because he's not used to like glasses of milk or anything like that. Oh, thank you, Lena. I really appreciate it. But yeah, keep just comment if there's anything. Oh, have I got a few views? Then just make sure you put a thumbs up if you haven't already. It really helps. Really helps the channel and all of that. And I just want to thank all those of you who've been here so much for popping in. I know it was a slightly shorter live stream than what I was planning on doing, but, well, this is real life, and what happens when someone's saying they're going to pop in, then we're going to just have to work with that. So I will hope to do another live stream really soon. I'm going to edit my new video tonight, and I'll have it up for you tomorrow. I usually do have it up for about 11 a.m. sort of Central Australia time, which is what, 3 hours earlier than what it is now. So whatever time it is at your place, go 3 hours back, and that's about the time I'm going to post it tomorrow. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you press that little bell so you get notifications about when I post new recipes. And hopefully, because this recipe that I'm posting tomorrow I actually never tried before, so you are seeing me literally testing out that recipe. So hopefully it will work out really good, and I'm really excited to share it all with you. So I will catch you all soon. I'll pop into your lives, see if there's anyone a bit later that's got some lives on or anything like that. And once my mother-in-law goes, because she's going up to the school for a meeting, because she's volunteering at our son's school this year. So yeah. Alrighties, I'm gonna let you all go. Thank you so much for coming in. Give me a thumbs up on your way out if you haven't already. And bless you all. I love you, and I will see you all soon. Bye, guys.